as we get back into the name-drawing territory to kick things off. Let's find out where we're going next. Name number 1, Bunny. Name number 2, Frank Grimes. Bunny and Frank get the first 2 locations. We're going back to Croatia. And I'll send Mario back home to Croatia. We're going back to Croatia for another tour. People like scouting Croatia. Bunny wants... All right, we're going back to France as well. Fair enough. Fair enough. And the final location belongs to Get the Funk Down. Get the Funk Down. What a name. Round of applause. Round of applause. Where's our boy Phil going? Where is our boy Phil going? That is the question. And if Funk is not here, it'd be Macho. So let's see what happens. If Funk isn't here, it goes to Macho. I'm going to give Funk another couple of seconds. And he says Uruguay. Fair enough. Macho, tough luck. Let's go find ourselves another Uruguayan gem. Find me a new Forlan. That'd be great. That would be great. Find me the next Diego Forlan. We haven't... I don't think we've scouted the Netherlands at all. 9 points up. With 9 games to go. Our next game here, away at Tottenham. Fiji is not in the game, unfortunately, so yeah, it wouldn't have counted. Florian Wirtz is out for the game. Curtis Jones steps into the midfield with Patino onto the bench. Can we beat Tottenham? I'll take at least a draw. They still have Harry Kane, by the way. I would take a draw here. Here you go. Harry Kane, 2 minutes left. Raphael scores another clutch goal to save the day and salvage the day. We end up getting an extra point there. Florian Wirtz will be available. Bunny, take it easy. Catch you later. Let's get Florian back into that midfield. Next up is Ipswich. Ipswich. Got our training days in there. All right. Still 7 points clear of City with 8 games to go. What'll happen against Ipswich? 4-0. Let's go. Jota with the hat trick. Rafael got the other one. The Portuguese. I'm telling you, it's Portuguese power. That is the key to success. Wolves have the right idea. They just need to execute. It's all about the Portuguese. The Portuguese only academy run coming soon. It's all about the Portuguese. All right, I think that's Doncaster coming up next. It is indeed. It is indeed. We are, with 7 games left, up by 8 points on Chelsea. First team stays in until we clinch the title, if we do it all. Doncaster. Yes. Diaz, Darwin, Jota, 3 of the top 4. It's looking like we might do it. It's looking like it. And then the question is, how much further do we go? How much further do we go? As we play Newport. Only 22 points for Newport in the league. We're 8 points up still on Chelsea. I do want to win the Champions League as well. Shit, maybe we just turn this into an academy run based off of the craziness of the divisions at this stage too. I'm going to trust the second team against Newport. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Let's not try to 4D chess this. Newport County, top teams in. Let's rock. Yes. Chad, I think they're going to do it. First season back in the Premier League. I think they're going to do it. We're feeling good. We play Manchester United in the FA Cup. Wheels, it'll be up tomorrow. It will be up tomorrow. I wasn't able to get Crash the file when I needed to. Totally my fault. Here we go. Are we going to the finals of the FA Cup? Semi-final at Wembley. We're going to sim it. I feel bad about that decision. Yes. Wirtz and 2 goals for Darwin Nunez. We're going to the FA Cup final. We are off to the FA Cup final, where we will play Chelsea. Because, of course, we're going to play Chelsea. We're not going to be able to escape them here. That's another $1 million. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. We lost a cup final to City not all that long ago. The youth squad monthly report is out. Five games left, 10 points clear. So obviously with 5 games left, the most Chelsea can secure is 85 points, so we cannot clinch the league today. We will play the first team against Mansfield Town. This will push us to the brink, if we win, of securing the league title. Jota, Diaz, Carvalho, Fabio. Our academy, Perkovic. We start off in Croatia with Franjo Janovic. Well, I'm not going to sign. Not a great start for Croatia. We go to France. Theo Cohen. Not bad. Not amazing. Gregor Paul and Samuel Schneider. Not a great start for France. And then Uruguay. Esteban Cornejo. 1.9 million value out of the gates. Esteban Cornejo. We also got Rafael Riveros. Not quite the same. But a grade A Uruguayan. Added to the team. So let's see. We got Rob McNeil at left wing back out of Scotland. At 5'8", left back's fair enough for him. You could argue a smaller center mid, but the guy can't shoot. There's also, again, Christian Nilsson. Medium-high work rates at 5'8". All he can do is run and play physically. So it was Jimenez at center back. Then Cornejo at right wing back, which is a fair position for him. Maybe our new Trent. Petritus, then there's Roy MacArthur, who was good. Spence. I mean, obviously a couple of guys here aren't looking that great. Spence, not looking that great either. Antanas Petritus, the Lithuanian, has the best potential range right now by far. So it might be a midfielder that becomes the new addition. I love how our grade is low. Jota was player of the month. We take on Stockport. 4 games left. Chelsea can finish with a maximum of 85 points. A win against Stockport wins Liverpool the Premier League. A win against Stockport can seal the deal. First season back in the league. Can we get it done? Is today the day? We had a pretty straightforward path back up the divisions, with the exception of one time getting stuck in League One. It is now the time. It is now the time.
It is Liverpool, and they take on Stockport County.
Well, what a game this promises to be. Speaking to the fans,
the presentation is
they're in buoyant mood.
very, very, very good.
That they'll be celebrating come the final whistle. Let's hope they can hold their nerve here.
Like how the kids are backwards. Today is the day. Today is the day. Today is the day. We're gonna win the Premier League. You make a custom team for franchise and FIFA? Yes, you can. They had to create a team last year.
Take a look at the Liverpool starting 11.
What a team it is. The 4-2-4 formation has paid off. As risky as it is, you couldn't really ask for two better midfielders to pull it off.
And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, it looks as though they're lining up fairly defensively with a back five.
You got five at the back.
Has license to get forward at every opportunity. And also watch out.
Yeah, Macho, and you're allowed to customize. Like, that's not like generic templates. You're allowed to customize what your, what your kit looks like, what your coach looks like. Oh, I know, Reaver, right? The fucking budget difference between... Honestly, when everyone's like, oh, Madden has a big budget too, it can't compare to the FIFA budget. It can't. Or at least the effort level can't compare. Like, the FIFA presentation destroys everything except for NBA 2K in terms of sports games. You want to know what EA's big moneymaker is? This presentation alone tells you that.
And they kick off here.
All right, let's hope the highlights are in our favor. Early free kick. Oh, we got to go for this. So, Macho, you would have to replace a different MLS team, but worth it, All right, here we go. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Well,
Got the aim a little bit wrong. I needed a little bit more power. I have sucked at free kicks ever since like FIFA 17 when they changed it. Arwen for Jota. Raphael.
Able to skip past his man.
Leao with the quick turn.
Could be troublesome.
Florian Wirtz. Ooh, good save. Again, a win seals us the title.
He has teammates around him. Chances on. Oh, he's done it.
Was he on? He was on.
The goal that secures the title.
Diogo Jota.
They've just got to defend well now.
I can't believe it was on. What an opportunity that gave us. They have five at the back, and obviously our team just destroys them. Ooh, another free kick. I said today's the day. DC United's trash. No one will miss him. There you go. All right, it is Trent. We'll go for the outside the foot. Go for the outside the foot curled. Well, it looked decent. It looked decent. I one day hope to be good at free kicks again. Ah, he got in front of it. That was a good block. Oh shit! It didn't end the thing that time.
Can he put it in? Oh, it comes to nothing in the end.
Tried to do a step over with Diaz. Good thing is I'm playing like trash. It's my first time playing in a couple of days, and it doesn't really matter.
And played the pass well. And that attack going up.
I thought Darren would be able to set that in time. Stockport finally get a chance right at the end of the game. I have played like complete garbage. But we are moments away, perhaps, from a Premier League title.
The inside route looks promising.
The save from Allison. And that is it.
It's official now. The the champions.
From League Two,
Well, if you win
all the way back up the rankings, Premier League champions.
just look at the joy down there. They fully deserve this.
We remember the fallen, Mohamed Salah, Fabinho,
The best team in the league.
Andrew Robertson, Jordan Henderson, Thiago,
They've been consistent. They've been
Joel Matip, Joe Gomez.
Yeah, you can
But it
see
wasn't in
what
vain.
means to this tight-knit team.
It wasn't in vain, damn it.
Solidarity.
Beautiful.
Well, this is special for everybody at the club. What a great moment for any young player. And this is what
Virgil van Dijk as well.
playing football. When you're playing in the playground, you want to win a cup. Brilliant.
We
moment.
finally made it back.
It's a special moment in the career.
Curtis Jones, who subbed on for Jude Bellingham.
Lift itself.
Curtis Jones,
The cup winners.
Liverpool's own, raises the Premier League trophy at Anfield.
Those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
As always, the
He's been with Liverpool since he was 9 years old,
They've taken the rough with the
and he raises the Premier League trophy
They
at
savor the
Anfield.
moment.
You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it.
Full marks to the entire team, and now they get the chance to exhale.
I love the confetti that looks like a snowstorm when they're running.
They've been brilliant in this competition, and so have the fans.
We have won a championship now in every single tier.
Just look at those faces in the crowd.
We won a championship in the 3 lower divisions. We win another Premier League title.
Players and fans.
Pretty much the perfect run with the exception of being held back 1 season to get here. But what a goddamn team. That one guy's losing his goddamn mind.
And now the players
We're going to the FA Cup final as well.
and enjoy having the
We'll be back in the Champions League next season.
Be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
You'll love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. I played like hot garbage, but it didn't matter. Diogo Jota seals the deal. We are champions. Be great to see that cup break as there is. You shush. Shush, shush, shush. Oh, goodness. A sweet, beautiful win. Now we play City in the Premier League, and now our second team will actually get to play. We've already sealed the title. I don't care what happens with everyone else. We're going to let our younger guys actually get some playing time here. And they drew City. Look at that. Haaland scored in the game, and it didn't even matter. The second team still earning us points. You, in fact, love to see it. Harvey, you did great, buddy. You did great. It wasn't City in the FA Cup final, actually. It was Chelsea. Can we accomplish both of our goals this season? Can we win the FA Cup against Chelsea? 5 at the back. Still got Sterling, Lukaku, Havertz, Mount. Let's slow sim this bad boy to start off. Let's start off in highlight form. This is a big, big game for us. A big, big game for us. Can we get it done? 4 minutes in, Darwin Nunez. Oh my goodness. 4 minutes in. Of all the things you love to see, that is it. FIFA wanted a huge fee of 4-year license around $1 billion. Yeah, it's. I don't blame EA for walking. Oh my god, it was almost 2-0. I mean, losing the FIFA license isn't the most devastating thing in the world because they've always had their ways to just bounce around. Licenses! That was offside, but that would have been incredible the way they ping-ponged that around. Holy shit. I mean, literally, when they didn't have the rights to, like, the Euros or whatever, when Pro Evo had it, it's like, oh, this is the European International Cup. You know, and they'll just do that again. We'll all know what it is. Good save again by Mendy. We have looked fantastic. Now the corner here. Counter-attack for Chelsea. Trent gets burned. Scores! First shot of the game. It's former Liverpool man Raheem Sterling. Ties the game up. It didn't even register as a chance, so you know that's a bad one allowed by Allison. All that pressure, yet we're tied. Yeah, Juve is back in the game this year. Instead of, what was it, Pramonte Calcio or whatever the fuck. Stoppage time. Chelsea score. 2 unanswered. They lead at halftime. Neither recognized as a chance. Both of them are goals. We started off strong, but didn't capitalize on some of our chances. They're literally 0 for 2 in terms of capitalizing on chances. No chances, 2 goals. 2 for 0, you could even say. Oh, man, we're getting ripped apart on the counterattack. Chelsea do not score here, thank God. Come on, boys, get it going. There you go, Trent down the wing. Turns it over. Good press. Still pressing. Big save, Mendy. Counterattack. The pass was off the mark. Chelsea are through. 3-1. 72nd minute. Chelsea up 3-1. As our first team have seemingly dropped the ball after winning the league. I don't know if I have time to pull off the comeback here. That somehow hit a dude. My goodness. Not the outcome we were hoping for, but the lack of an extra midfielder definitely affected us.
Premier League action on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Bolton Wanderers. Really important piece of last.
There's a big play there by Raum. We gotta go.
Nunez.
Yeah, for Darwin. Back to Raphael. He's gonna lose it. That guy didn't bite for it at all.
Trevor Chalobah.
It's not looking good.
Here's Chilwell. Tar. Chilwell.
Lost a cup final to City, and it looks like we're about to lose a cup final to Chelsea in this run.
Return to Sterling. Lukaku. Well, the supporters think it's on. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Jota for Weber. Diogo's fucking exhausted. We got time, but not much.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Well, make sure you join us for more.
Trent's pass, absolutely terrible.
It's Liverpool, and they take on Peterborough United. And it might be. Lukaku doing the shielding and must score. And
save for Allison.
To deal with it. Rafael Leao.
Leao's struggling. We don't really have like any runs forming up top or anything.
Alexander-Arnold. Konate. Oh, no stopping him.
Darwin scores. We're almost out of time. That's 1 back.
Either way again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment.
Do we have time? Nunez, the steal.
Still time for them to
can't flip it to Trent.
Well, slightly off target.
Should be our ball.
That'll be a throw-in.
Raum.
And Bellingham.
Jude Bellingham blocked.
Konate. And a timely intervention.
It ended up on the foot of center back Ibrahima Konate, and that's it. Too little, too late. So we do win the Premier League. We do not win the FA Cup. Damn it.
A story of one side
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
distraught.
AR, what's going on? Fuck. Just couldn't pull off the comeback. Didn't have enough time.
What a contrast in emotions. Brilliant for the
Unfortunately, right at the end, like I said, the ball fell onto the foot of a center back, and that was death for us at that stage.
What it means to this tight-knit team.
Not good at winning those competitions. We've lost the Conference League final to fucking Dinamo Zagreb.
Well, this is special for everybody at the club. What a great
We have a special way of blowing it in tournament finals, apparently.
When you start playing football, when
Don't know how we pull that off.
You want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
I will watch the celebration long enough for them to have the trophy in their hands.
Of any footballer.
Jonathan Tah,
And now for the trophy
the
list
captain.
itself. The cup winners.
Damn it. Here you go, Chelsea. They fucked up the audio for the celebration this year. I don't know why, but there it is. Chelsea get the win. Frankly, horrific goaltending from Allison to give them goals when they didn't have the highest quality chances, but them's the breaks. Chelsea win the FA Cup. Chelsea win the FA Cup. An extra $1 million. Trent, you're welcome, but we also lost, so leave me alone. The hell out of my office. Let's see. We got McNeil and Cornejo moving over. Look remotely excited to win. Yeah, like I said, the audio for the reaction appears to have been fucked up compared to how the crowd sounded and how the players looked before. Let's finish up this season. We got 2 games left. It'll be the second team that rounds it out, including in the final game, Lionel Messi will be allowed to end his career here. He has basically barely played this year. We beat Peterborough 3-2 with the second team. Not bad. Not bad at all. And it sets the stage for our final game of what proved to be a championship winning campaign. We host Crew Alexandra to end this season where we're going to win the title by potentially 10 points. As little as 7, I presume. Lionel Messi will get the start in his final game. Let's do it. Let's do it. Final game of the year. Lionel Messi. It's a retirement match. We draw 2-2 with Messi scoring a goal. But Messi scores on his way out. Again, he was just sitting on the free agent list. We saved him. Allowed him to end his career with dignity. But the Premier League is ours. And as a result, $180 million. Daniel Weber does get injured for the next 3 weeks, but Messi, you did great, buddy. You did great. A solid career, to say the least. A solid way for us to end our season. What, 40-year-old Lionel Messi gets a goal in his final game? As crazy as that is. Bar stays at a 58. We still have to decide who our one signing is for the year, but I want to sim long enough to see who wins all these tournaments. So let's see. Anton Jelavic. We're not going to sign. Dragan Dragovic. Probably also not going to keep around. Kovacevic, Jelavic, Kovacevic. Dragovic doesn't look that bad, but we know we got better options, so I probably won't end up signing him. Out of France, Theo Cohen, still not bad, but not amazing. Olivier Laporte. France has been pretty disappointing. And our final look at Uruguay, perhaps. Riveros. Nobody great there in Uruguay either. So we'll see who we end up signing. But we are in... Well, actually, we got... I was going to say we are in the final month. We actually go into... well, no, we are in June at this point. So never mind. We're fine. We are fine. The final month. Just about ready to see who won everything. Don't want to manage Scotland. So let's take a look. The old season recap. Liverpool win the Premier League by 8 points. Chelsea, Arsenal, City, the top four. Burnley finished 5th, which means Spurs missed out on European football. What a drop for Watford, finishing 11th. Relegated from the Premier League, Swindon Town, Crewe Alexandra, and Newport County have all been relegated. The FA Cup, we already know what happened. We lost the final to Chelsea. The Carabao Cup goes to Manchester City over Leicester. The Europa Conference League goes to Cagliari over Shakhtar Donetsk. The Europa League to Ajax over FC Porto. Good for Mo Salah and Ajax. Champions League winners, Barcelona over Roma. Let's take a look at all the other leagues. In the Championship, Manchester United and Wolves are back on their way to the Premier League. So United and Wolves up to the Prem. The playoffs, Brentford, Portsmouth, Gillingham, and Bradford City. Relegated from the Championship, Exeter, Leyton Orient, and the Rochdale. Yeah, finally Manchester United and Wolves make it back to the Premier League. League One, Brighton, Leicester, both promoted. Newcastle, Villa, Nottingham Forest, Sheffield United in the playoffs. West Ham will be stuck in League One for another season. Shout out to that bot account. We got Norwich, Southampton, Leeds. A lot of good clubs stuck there. Relegated, Forest Green, Port Vale, Plymouth Argyle, and Bristol Rovers. And promoted from League Two, Middlesbrough, Chelsea, and Stoke, with Fulham, Huddersfield, MK Dons, and Bournemouth in the playoffs. Sunderland 9th, Everton 11th. Get fucked. Get fucked. The worst team, by the way, Wigan Athletic.
Oh,
the absolute dumps.
For you.
I wonder if I could take over at Wigan. With Wigan being the worst team in England, I wonder if I could transfer over to Wigan and just turn this into an academy run from here. League Two, Lille, Toulouse, Angers. Up to League One, which was won by PSG, convincingly. Relegated from League none of the big names, at the very least. So France has kind of sorted stuff out. Good for Paris FC, though. They've held in strong after all this time. Bundesliga, third tier. Schalke and Augsburg finally make their way out of that third tier. Hertha Berlin will be in the playoffs, but Union Berlin, Mainz, Hoffenheim, Cologne still stuck. Kaiserslautern as well. These guys still stuck in that lower tier. So honestly, like if I take a look here, I want to see if I'm able to transfer to Wigan. I want to see if I'm able to transfer to Stade Lavalou. I don't fucking know, man. It's very French. Or in Germany, if we could transfer to Sandhausen, home of Danhausen. In League Two, Freiburg, Borussia Mönchengladbach on their way to a Bundesliga. Waldhof in the playoffs. St. Pauli just missed out. Relegated are Essen and Hanover, with Kiel in the playoffs. Winners of the Bundesliga, Borussia Dortmund. So Dortmund win it, with Dusseldorf and Oldenburg dropping down. Osnabrück will be in the playoffs. But good for the likes of 1860 Munich. Hamburg, hanging around in the Bundesliga. Serie A. No, we'll look at Serie B. Perugia. Palermo on their way up. A lot of different teams in the playoffs. The worst team in Italy, Cittadella. Serie A, won by Inter Milan, beating Napoli on tiebreaker, which is nuts. Monza. Is that Lazio? What? Excuse me? Macho, just you. Someone will tell you. You can't hear me because you said audio. And the Spal. Is that Lazio that got dropped, or are they a different team? Are they Bergamo Calcio? Lazio got relegated. Holy fuck. How? How did they... How? Okay. Fuck. Eredivisie, won by PSV. Pretty convincing fashion. Portugal, Benfica, champions by 1 point over Porto. And then in Spain, the old Schmartbank. It looks like it's because they only won 8 games. No shit, Frank. Thanks. That's that higher education teaching right there. Really coming into play. Valencia, Getafe, making their way back up to La Liga. The worst team in Spain is Ponferradina. Ponferradina, the worst team in Spain. Good to know. Winners of La Liga this year, Villarreal. Wow, 3-team tie that Villarreal wins on goal differential over Atleti and Real Madrid. That's insane. 112 goals scored for Villarreal. So if we browse jobs available, there are currently no openings. All right, cool, never mind. We'll just stay here. That's fine. We'll stay here and win the Champions League. No biggie. No big deal. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at our team stats, and then we need to decide who we are signing out of the academy. Our leading goal scorer this season, Diogo Jota with 21. 16 assists as well. Darwin scored 19. Leao with 19. Diaz with just 12. Wirtz with 11. Beautiful. And our assist leader with 16, Diogo Jota. He was our best player. Hands down. Absolutely hands down. In terms of clean sheets, Allison with 11 on the season. He had 2 assists this year, too. Funny enough. If we take a look at... we'll just look at status in general. Sotero Oliver up to a 75. Allison still getting better now at 34 years old. Oliveira up to an 84. Nilsson up by 4. Yeah, Owen Beck a +1. Billy didn't get any better at Bournemouth. That's a shame. Hawks, all good, buddy. We'll catch you later. Coates dropped by 5. He was a depth signing for the year. Noah Mbamba up by 1. Vandenberg up by 1. +4 for Connor Bradley. +1 for Charlie Patino. A +3 for James Balagizi. +4 for Dewey Dew. +3 for Matija Janovic. +2 for Cade Gordon. Messi, of course, dropped by 7 points this year. +1 for Rafael Leao. +4 for Isidoro Silva. +1 for Danny Weber. +3 for Lewis Chambers. He's already an 80. +7 for Kustrim Lala. +1 for Patrick Heath. And a +2 for Peter Baker. A very, very good season indeed. Comes to a close. Stop the sim. And let's make that decision. Who is our signing for the year? We start off directly comparing left backs. There is no comparing. Rob McNeil would be signed over the Norwegian. CDM. Fairly obvious, despite being the highest rated, that we could cut out Rory MacArthur. So that would bring us to either Spence, who we're trying to change to a center back. So we'd compare Spence to Jimenez. And it's going to take Spence forever and ever, amen, to actually develop. So we can get rid of Lucas Spence. Center mid. It would be Stanislav Cristia rather than Reece Barr. And then for attacking options, it would obviously be Angus Kay rather than Sean King, the American. So, these are the best players in their position. We're only allowed to sign 1. Let's directly compare Kay to Cristia. Kay, obviously, with the slightly better potential. He's only 1 overall point better. A year older. Problem is, we don't necessarily need a striker, but man, take the best player available, train him up. It's got to be Angus over Petra Cristia. It's got to be. Then Stanislav Cristia compared to Angus Kay. Same thing. It doesn't compare. We're sticking with Cristia. Or we're sticking with Kay, getting rid of Cristia. Antanas Petritus. Damn good potential. Only a 57, though, at 17 years old. You know, K having a year on him and being 3 points better. I think that rules out Petritus. Then we get to the major competition for K. Esteban Cornejo. Equal potential, 4 points better, a year older, in a position that we need more. We are going to go for the right back, Esteban Cornejo. Angus K doesn't make the cut. Center back. Potential's a little bit worse. Same rating, a year younger for Gonzalo Jimenez. And then there's the left back, McNeil, and we really don't need a left back. It comes down to Jimenez or Cornejo. Jimenez, a year younger. Cornejo, a slightly higher ceiling. Jimenez is a little bit short for a center back. And let's take a look at center back and right backs on the team already. I mean, at right back, we got Trent. We got Bradley, who's 23. We got Ramsey. Neither of these guys are going to want to stick around all that much in a project role. And then center backs, we have Bastoni and Kanate, Mbamba Vandenberg, and then Billy Kumetio as a project center back. We do have room for a project center back because it's not Billy. So we don't really need one more than the other. Jimenez definitely has the physical rating. Jimenez actually has better pace than Cornejo, despite Cornejo being a right back. And Cornejo is the better defender. Go figure. Peru or Uruguay? We are going to go with Gonzalo Jimenez. We're going to go with Gonzalo. Year younger. Floor is a bit higher, even if the ceiling is a bit lower. Same rating. Our signing for the season, center back Gonzalo Jimenez out of Peru. Wheels, yep, I could have. I misread the goal. So that 15-year-old could have been signed, but there we go. Gonzalo Jimenez is the signing. Exciting, so he doesn't have a 90+, but he will be very, very solid for us moving forward. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So the question, as we head into next season, we won the Premier League. Tiggs, what's going on? Runner-up in the FA Cup. Didn't do too well elsewhere. We are going to be brought back to the surprise of nobody. We won the Premier League. The question is whether or not there are any other jobs available. That's the big question. Are there any other jobs available? I hope that there is. That would be great. At the same time, who's to say? I don't know. Maybe we do leave and turn this into an academy run elsewhere. Maybe we take a bit of a break from FIFA. I'm not sure. I'm not really tired of FIFA yet, especially compared to NHL. Especially compared to NHL. My God. My goodness. We'll go for the weakest preseason tournament. Ender, what's up? Are there any jobs available? No jobs currently available. So I guess we're here for another year. I guess we're here. Jimenez, you've done great, buddy. You've done great. God damn. I like how Leao to turn him into a different option. Or no, just his training is 118 weeks until he gets that improvement. So we'll have a lot to kind of go through with this team, especially because a goalie like Allison isn't getting worse, you know? Which is shocking. He's actually gotten better with age. We'll have some decisions to make, like do we move on from David Raum? Both these guys were loaned out for 2 years. I'm going to have a lot to kind of decide on in terms of what this team looks like moving forward, but I'm not against looking at taking other jobs elsewhere and seeing if there's a better spot for us. But for the moment, no jobs out there. But we won the Premier League last year. Despite that, my approval rating is apparently shit. So oh good, and I have to sell 3 players this year for no particular reason. Oh, this will be a fun year. Thank you for winning us the Premier League. Please gut your squad.